Hey everyone, my name is Jack Knoxville and I use he and they pronouns. I am the founder and director of Trans Empowerment Project, the first trans guy to have run for office in the South, and also as an Afro Latinx trans man, I am on the autism spectrum and actively healing from childhood trauma. Although this year has been one of the longest years of anybody's life, I can't believe it's already the end of 2020. 4 years ago this weekend, with the help of a small group of amazing friends, Trans Empowerment Project was launched with a clothing swap in Knoxville, Tennessee. Our swap provided totally free clothing for over 100 people that night. As someone who was once homeless, starting Trans Empowerment Project was a dream come true. Over the last 4 years, we've grown into having a host of projects and programs aimed to address the roots of oppression for queer and trans people of color and trans people all across the United States. Like Trans Employment Project, which is working to not only find jobs for transgender candidates, but to build relationships with businesses and organizations that want to become more affirming allies and coalition partners. Or our Inmate Advocacy Project, which is now working with half a dozen prison facilities in the Midwest to ensure that trans inmates have what they need and don't face abuse despite the Trump administration's attempts to dehumanize our communities. However, we can't do this work alone. It is thanks to the wonderful partners that we have gained along the way that we've been able to grow our work as we have. Organizations like Southerners on New Ground, the Appalachian Community Fund, Rainbow Times, Trans Justice Fund, LIFT, Planned Parenthood, GC2B, the Unitarian Universalist Church in Knoxville, Tennessee, and more. We have been able to succeed in ensuring over 1,200 individuals nationwide have been able to receive direct aid from us. Over the last year, COVID, the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement, and the threats to democracy have all forced us to rethink how we're doing our work, which is why in 2021, we are focusing our efforts on building cultural change and working to drive forward equitable work that will center the most marginalized of folks in our communities. This is Black and Brown disabled trans individuals, because we know we will never truly have an equitable society until Black and Brown disabled trans people are thriving. I hope that you will join us in the next year as we move to tackle these roots of oppression, which are keeping our communities from being able to thrive, and to help us build a more solid community, one of support and empowerment. But we need to do it together. Thank you so much for all of the love and support that so many of you have already shown myself and others within Trans Empowerment Project. We look forward to doing this work together with you in the future.